All right, good morning, my friends. How you doing? Such a beautiful day. I'm like just buzzing being out here. So thank you all for joining me. Oh, I'm so glad that we get to have this Friday together. We're gonna have a really nice all levels flow. Nothing too crazy. I like to think of it as like the greatest hits of yoga. So we're gonna go through all the goodies, bit of movement, strengthening, stretching. At the end, I have my sound bowl, so we'll have a nice relaxing shavasana with the sound of the ocean waves as well. So thank you all so much for being here. This is a class I started back in 2021. So we've been going strong for 5 years with a little intermission while San Diego shut us down for a while. I'm so glad that we're able to be back. And this is really for the community. So you guys are what make this possible. Thank you for showing up and for your support and for your good energy. This is an all levels, really inclusive space. So if anything isn't working for you, you don't have to do it. I'll give you lots of options as well, but this is your time. So you can honestly do whatever you want as long as you're not being distracting to the group. I don't mind if you lie down, if you sit down, if you do your own thing. That's okay. There's many ways to yoga. So just make sure you're honoring yourself and your body and your needs. And it's also an all donation based class. So nothing required to be here. If you do take any photos or video or anything like that and post it, I always appreciate you tagging us. It's Mind Body Badass is the name of my company, and we're out here Wednesdays at 6 o'clock, obviously Fridays at 11, and then Saturdays at 9 a.m. So lots of opportunities. And there's also a ton of other teachers that offer donation based yoga classes. So if you ever want to take more, check out Sunset Cliffs Yoga SD on Instagram, and that's where kind of everybody collabs to give their schedules. But I'm Amy, and we're going to get this party started, right? Exactly as you are. We're just going to stay seated here. Let's take a moment to get centered and find our breath before we get into our movement. So I'm going to invite you to close your eyes with me. And first, I just want you to notice the sound of the ocean. It is giving today. A lot is happening. Very big waves, the sound of the wind. So just feeling that power and the beautiful contrast as well of the sun and that light breeze. It's literally like the perfect temperature right now. So how lucky are we to be out here on a Friday morning, able to enjoy the fresh air and to move our bodies. I want you to remember that this time is a sanctuary. You have nothing else to do for the next hour except just be here. So whatever is going on in your life, we get to put that on pause and really check in with yourself. Our body holds on to so much tension that we're often not even aware of. So as you breathe here, just start to notice if there's anywhere in your body that's calling out to you. Any areas of tension or pain, spaces that you'd like to pay a little bit of extra attention to as we go through our practice today. And also start to notice everywhere in your body that feels really good. We often take that for granted, but taking a moment to honor your health, the fact that you're even able to be out here. You have your arms, your legs, this heart that's beating. I'd like to invite all of you to set an intention for our practice today. I like to think of that as a word that describes how you want to feel when we're all done. So what do you need today? Maybe you just want to feel more energized, more confident, more motivated, more awake. Maybe you'd like to feel more peaceful, lighter, more relaxed. Whatever your word is, whatever brought you out here to Sunset Cliffs for your yoga practice today, keep that in mind. Let's bring our hands to heart center with our palms touching. Take a really big inhale in through your nose. Breathe in as much air as you can and try to hold your breath at the top. From there, see if you can fill it with a little bit more air. Really breathe in. And then take an open mouth exhale. Let's sigh that out. Let it go. Take taking one last moment of gratitude for nature, for the fact that we're alive, that we have this day. Let's go ahead and open up our eyes. Let's get into some movement, friends. We're going to start with our arms by our sides. I'll be acting as your mirror. So we're going to take an inhale, reach the arms up. Lower your right hand down, start to crawl it over and stretch the left arm over. Maybe rotate to look underneath your arm, more up towards the sky. It's a beautiful day. Inhale, reach both arms back up through center. Good, let's take it the other way. Left hand down, crawling over, the right arm reaches. Try to imagine sending your breath more into the right side body here. Then inhale, both arms up. Take a gentle twist over your right shoulder, right hand behind you, left hand to your knee. I want you to sit up nice and tall and really feel the twist from your belly button. Inhale, both arms back up through center. Good, let's take it the other way, up and over the left shoulder. Taking into full view this beautiful little spot. Inhale, both arms back up through center. Good, as you exhale, we're going to roll ourselves up to tabletop. So go ahead and join me on hands and knees here. We're going to start with a cat and cow. So really spreading your fingers, hands come right underneath your shoulders, knees are underneath our hips. We're going to inhale, belly down as we lift the head and tailbone up. And then as you exhale, push and round into a cat, tucking your chin and your tailbone here. So we're just going to go back and forth between those two. Inhaling, heart forward. Exhaling and rounding. Maybe start to add some other movements. You can take your hips side to side, stretch out shoulders side to side or your ribs. Any movement that feels natural, go for it. Starting to really warm up the body. If you can, start to breathe in and out through your nose. And we'll take just a couple more rounds here. Starting to feel that connection to your breath, most importantly. Can you deepen it? Can you slow it down? Let's come back into a neutral tabletop. From here, reach your right arm up to the sky and maybe look up at that right hand. Try to really lift up out of the left shoulder. Good, take a deep breath in. We're going to thread the needle. Right arm comes underneath your left, and then we drop our right shoulder and ear down to the ground, keeping the hips lifted. So you really want to feel this, like as a twist in the upper back from the base of the shoulder blades. Nice. Take a deep breath in here. And then as you exhale, we're going to unwind. Take your left arm back up to the sky. Right arm. What am I saying? Right arm. Not there yet. Good. Let's lower that right hand down. Now your left arm is going to reach up towards the sky. Take a deep breath in. And we thread the needle with this left arm underneath the right, lowering our left shoulder and ear down. Let yourself melt here. So no tension in the upper body. Beautiful, you guys. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, we'll reach the left arm back up to the sky. Find your twist. And release both hands down to the ground. Good, now lift up out of your shoulder blades. We're going to draw our belly button in and try to reach your right leg straight back behind you. So our knees and toes are pointing down. I want you to really draw your belly button in. Find your balance and maybe reach your left arm forward. Nice. Just holding this is already a challenge. So you could always do just your arm or just your leg. You can also stay right here. If you want a little extra pizzazz, we're going to round our back, bring our knee and elbow towards each other into a crunch, and then slowly reach the arm and leg back out. Perfect. Let's try two more. Exhaling, dragging in. Inhaling to reach. Good. Try one more. Nice and slow. Hold your arm and leg out. Maybe lift up higher. Good. Set your hand down, knee down, and we'll switch sides. So find your balance first, and then reach your left leg straight back behind you. Nice. And then maybe right arm forward. Try to center yourself. Hips and shoulders are facing the ground. Can you lift your arm and leg up higher? Feel free to stay there, or as you exhale, we round the back. Knee and elbow scoop in. And then slowly extend. Excellent. Try two more. We're moving slow and with resistance, kind of like you're moving through water. Imaginary water, of course. Round your back. Beautiful. Now reach the arm and leg out. Try to lift up a little higher. And then set your hand down, your knee down, and let's press to our first downward facing dog. So I like to take my hands like as wide as the mat here, a little wider than shoulders, and then lift your hips up and back. And let your head drop down. Nice. Take a bend of your knees here if you need. I want you to really feel the stretch in your back. So release your head down. Feel your hips lifting up towards the sky. Beautiful. And then maybe start to find some movement here. You can bend one knee and then the other, pedaling out your feet. You can shake your head out a little bit, yes and no. Feeling this warm sun, this fresh air. Bend both knees, look forward. Let's start to walk your feet up to your hands. Come to a forward fold. So our feet are hips distance. Bend your knees a lot. Maybe grab opposite elbows and come into a ragdoll sway side to side. Let your head relax down, maybe shake it out a little bit, yes and no. Feeling the stretch of your hamstrings, the hips, the back. Nice. Take your hands to your shins. Inhale to a flat back here. Straighten out our legs and our spine. Yep. And then exhale, bend your knees, fold it back down. Good. Let's come all the way up to stand. Reach your arms up. As you exhale, bring your hands together and down to your heart. Beautiful. Let's take both arms back up. Grab your right wrist and then take a side bend up and over towards the other cliffs. Yes. And then maybe turn to look underneath your right arm. Feel your ribs expand. Let's take it back up through center. Go the other way. Grab your left wrist up and over towards motel. And then maybe turn to look underneath your arm here. Good. Reach both arms back up. Let's take a forward fold. Bend your knees, drop yourselves down. Inhale, find a flat back, hands to shins. As you exhale, bend your knees, plant your hands, and step back to downward facing dog. Nice work, crew. It's going to be like our version of a sun salutation, a yogi warm-up, kind of a modified version. Let's go through that a couple more times. We're going to take an inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, step where you can hop your feet. Come on up to forward fold. Good. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, bend your knees, fold it down. Let's come on up to rise, reach your arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. Nice. We're going to build off of what we did before. Both arms up. Grab your right wrist. Take a side reach up and over towards your left. Okay, now you could stay there, or your right foot is going to step back behind you and over towards the left a little bit. So we're lunging into it. Yeah, exactly. Finding our balance here. You're going to get a good stretch through your psoas, your hip flexors, also the obliques. Beautiful. Let's take it back up through center. Go the other way. Grab your left wrist. Lean over first. Root down through your right foot. Left foot steps back behind you. Lean into it. Nice. Little crisscross movement here. Come on back through center. Both arms reach up. As you exhale, take your fold all the way back down. Inhale, find a flat back. As you exhale, plant your hands. Step back to downward facing dog. Great work, yogis. One more time. Let's inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, step or hop your feet. Come on up to forward fold. We inhale to a flat back. Exhale, take it down. Arms stretch all the way up towards the sky. Come on up to stand. Exhale, hands to heart. Gathering that good energy. Okay, one more time. Both arms reach up. Grab your right wrist. Lean up and over. This time we're going to try a balance challenge. So bend your left knee a little bit. Come to your right tiptoes. You could totally just stay here. If you want a little more, you're going to start to lift that foot up. If you want even more, you can start to like tip over. We're just having fun here. Play around with it. Gorgeous. Come on back up. Nice balancing. Let's grab your left wrist. Try the other way, up and over towards the hotel. And then first come onto your tiptoes. Feel your weight into your right foot. Bend your knee a little. And then float it up. It's going to help a lot to look at something that is not moving. Maybe tip over a little more. Just kids on a playground making shapes. Take one more breath in. Exhale, lift back up. Good work. Take your fold. Come all the way down. Inhale, find your halfway lift, hands to shins or the ground. One more time. Exhale, hands to the ground, step back to downward facing dog. Nice work. Okay, so hopefully we're feeling a little bit more warm, a little more connected to our bodies and to this moment. When you're ready, friends, let's try reaching your right leg up into three-legged dog. Right leg lifts. Nice. Now, maybe find some movement for a moment. You could bend your knee, you can circle out your ankle, spread your toes, anything that feels good, go for it. If it ever doesn't feel good to be in down dog, all fours is also a great place to be. Nice. Take an inhale here. Look forward, step your right foot through between your hands. You're going to come to warrior one. Step your left foot down flat and find your balance as you come up into a standing lunge. Nice. Perfect. Warrior ones, everybody. Try to get your heel down on that left foot so you start to feel your calf muscle and your hamstring stretch in the back leg. Bend your right knee a little more. We're going to take a breath in. As you exhale, you're going to try cactus arms here. Bend your elbows, maybe look up towards the sky. Squeeze your shoulder blades down your back. Okay, we're going to try that 2 more times. So big reach up. Good. As you exhale, pull it down. Nice. Let's go 1 more time. Big lift. Exhale, hold your balance. Okay, arms all the way up. Let's open this to warrior two. Step your left foot back a little bit more and open up your hips towards the side. Yes. So now our feet kind of look like the letter T. Back foot is parallel with the back end of our mat, and our right toes are pointing straight ahead. We're looking over our right fingertips. And in this move, we kind of tend to dump our weight forward. So let's even ourselves out. Feel your left leg working just as much as your right. Beautiful. We're going to do a little flow here. All you got to do is straighten your legs, reach your arms up, take a breath in. And then bend your right knee, come back down to that warrior two. Let's do that 2 more times. Flowing with your breath. Inhale. Exhale, we lower down. 1 more time. Inhale, legs straighten. Perfect. Find your warrior two. Reverse warrior. Your right arm reaches up and back towards the houses behind you. Nice. Now, can you bend a little deeper through your right knee? Yeah, I reach a little further through the side body. Nice deep breaths here. Let's go the other way. Extended side angle. Right forearm to your thigh. Left arm is now reaching towards the ocean. Yes, and then maybe start to float your right hand down. That's going to get more of a stretch, a little more intensity. If you want less intensity, just come up higher. This is very much a choose your own adventure kind of pose. Wherever you're at, try to feel your legs more, your arms less. You're breathing. Good, we'll take 1 more inhale. And then use your exhale to lift back up to warrior two. Nicely done. Straighten your legs, reach your arms up. Pivot your right foot so it points straight ahead. And then hinge at your hips. We're going to come into a wide-legged forward fold. Letting your heart melt all the way down. Excellent. Try to really relax your head here. You can shake it out a little bit, yes and no. You could grab opposite elbows. Maybe take a shoulder opener, interlacing your hands behind your back and then reaching the arms up overhead. I want you to take this moment to check in with yourself and remember how you're feeling and how you would like to shift that. The thing that we forget is we have the power to be our own healers. We just rarely take the time to just be with ourselves. My favorite thing to do is just literally lie on the floor and breathe and start to let the layers of tension release one at a time from the body. So start to imagine that here. Breathing in as deeply as you can. Letting it go. Start to crawl your hands over towards your left leg. We're going to pull our nose in towards our left knee for a hamstring stretch a little deeper here. Still in our wide-legged forward fold. And feel free to bend your left knee a bit, especially if you're tight. I don't want you to force anything. We want to feel a stretch through the back of the leg, but not to the point where you're bracing. We want to do the opposite of that here. Okay, now start to crawl your hands over towards your right foot. We're going to turn to face the front towards me, and then set your left knee down. Right foot forward, left knee down. Okay, perfect. Now you can totally stay down if that's feeling good. If you're ready for a little more, we'll start to make our way up with our hands on our thighs. And the thing that I want you to feel here is the stretch of your left hip flexor. So if you want more, just keep scooting your right foot forward. Keep pressing your hips a little deeper. And then once you feel okay, let's reach both arms up. Nice. Maybe lift up here, and then option to tilt back from your shoulder blades. Try to look up towards the sky. Test your balance. Feel the reach of your heart upwards. And then come back upright. Bring your right hand to your thigh. You're going to stretch your left arm that way up and over towards your right. Exactly. A little deeper into your hip flexors here. Left hand is going to come all the way down to the ground, and then twist to reach your right arm up to the sky. Beautiful. Now try to push a little more through your right foot so there's less tension, less weight in your left hand and wrist. Good job. Take both hands down. Right leg is going to sweep back behind us, and whenever you're ready, push back to downward facing dog. Well done, friends. Let's take a big inhale in through the nose. Open mouth, exhale. Let that go. Okay, second side. Left leg lifts. When you're ready, find your three-legged dog. Left leg up to the sky. Maybe start with some movement, a little freestyle moment. Maybe you can bend your knee. You can circle out your ankle, spread your toes. Just keep pushing strong through your arms, strong through your core. Beautiful, crew. Step your left foot through between your hands. Coming up to warrior one. Right foot down flat. Anchor through that left foot. All the way up. Nice. So our hips are square forward, shoulders are forward. Bend your left knee a little deeper. Make sure you've got your balance in both feet so that right foot is really anchored down. We're going to take a breath in, and then exhale. Open up your heart. Shoulder blades pull down. Find your back bend. You got two more just like that. Big reach up. Exhale, heart lifts. Nice. Let's go one more time. Good. Exhale. Such a great move to counteract all the time we spent bent over everything. Reach both arms up. And then let's open to warrior two. Step your right foot back a bit further. Hips open now to the side of our mat. I always like to just wiggle down lower. The further you have your feet apart, the more challenging it is, just because we have to bend a little deeper through that left knee. Make sure you're anchored through your right foot as well, even out your hips. Let's take our flow. We straighten the legs, arms reach up, take a breath in. Good. As you exhale, back to warrior two you go. What a cute dog. Let's go two more times. Big lift up. Exhale, take it down. One more. Exhale, lower. Reverse your warrior. Reach your left arm up and back, stretching towards the houses. Maybe bend a little deeper through your left knee. Big reach through the side body. Feel your breath expand. And then take it the other way, up and over, extended side angle. Left forearm to your thigh, right arm is reaching up and overhead. Remember, this has many levels, many layers. So you can stay right here. You can start to float your left hand down. You can come up higher. You can not use your left arm at all and really feel your legs and your core working. All right, make sure you're breathing. Really feel both feet anchoring down. Nice, yogis. One more. And then use that exhale to rise back up. Find your warrior two. Beautiful. Straighten your legs, arms reach up. Turn your left foot forward. And once again, we hinge at the hips. Wide-legged forward fold. Letting your head drop down. Let's take a couple moments in stillness here. Admiring the view. I always like to look at the world upside down. It's just such a great reminder to check in with our perspectives. Our thoughts make our reality. And so whenever I'm feeling particularly frustrated with the world, I also need to check in with myself. How can I be lighter? How can I spread more kindness? How can I make the world a better place? Even if it's just talking kinder to my boyfriend, even if it's just smiling at a stranger, these little things matter. And they do change your life and how you're experiencing the world and everything in it. It all starts with us taking care of ourselves, taking the time to breathe, to heal, to do what you're doing right now. We'll take a couple of last deep breaths here. Start to crawl your hands over towards your right leg. Pull your nose in closer towards that right knee, getting our hamstring stretch in here. Again, feel free to bend your right knee as much as you need. Try to let your head be loose and heavy. Good. Take a breath in, and then crawl your hands over towards your left foot. We're going to keep crawling, keep turning until you're facing forward, and then lower your right knee down to the earth, making sure your left foot is in front of your knee. Remember, you can stay down if that feels good. Otherwise, we're going to float our hands up to our thigh. Then start to press your hips forward. Feel yourself lifting up here, and then maybe reach your arms up. And then maybe look up, tilting your heart. Make it as effortless as like the birds, how they soar. Can you breathe into it and soften? Lift yourself back up. Take your left hand to your thigh, reaching that way now with your right arm up and over towards your left. Yes. You're going to feel this stretch all the way up the right side, the hip flexors, the ribs, through your arm. Now lower your right hand down to the earth, and then twist, reach your left arm up to the sky. Can you push a little more through your right foot? Get lighter through your hands. Nice. We take one more breath in. Exhale, both hands down. Step that left foot back. Let's press to child's pose. Bring your toes together. Reach your arms forward and rest your hips back towards your heels. Taking a moment of pause. Good work, crew. Take big inhale in through your nose. Maybe an open mouth exhale. We are so blessed to be here. Truly, no matter wherever I go in the world, whenever I come back to San Diego, it's always a moment of awe. It's so gorgeous. We're going to do one more round of our standing flow. You're always welcome to stay here in child's pose if you need a break. But if you're ready for a little bit more, we're going to start to make our way up to downward facing dog. Feel free to grab a sip of water as well on the way. We'll meet in that downward facing dog, letting your head drop, maybe pedaling out your feet. Take a little moment to reset. We're going to add on a little bit more, and we'll start to close things off, slow things down after that. So this is our last little burst of effort. Knowing that, let's reach your right leg up into three-legged dog. Right leg lifts. Wow, I feel like the ocean just got louder. Let's try to reach a little longer, maybe lift up a little higher. Good, let's step through warrior one. Right foot between our hands, left heel down flat, anchor through your feet, find your balance, we rise. Beautiful. One time here, take your cactus arms, opening up your heart, little back bend. Okay, now reach all the way up. We're going to do a hinge forward here. Sweep your arms back behind you. I want you to feel your weight hovering over your right thigh. Good, let's do that one more time. Big lift up. Exhale, sweeping arms back. Now you have two options. You can either do that again, or we'll maybe try a warrior three. We've done all the warriors today, so why not? For warrior three, we're going to come on our tiptoes on that left foot. Find your balance through your right foot and lift your left leg up. It's honestly really similar to what we did in our warm-up, so don't overthink it. Just a balance. Your left leg doesn't have to come up super high, but I do want you to energize it. That will help your balance. So think energy through your leg, point or flex your foot, try to lift up a little higher. Yes, friends, we're gonna land it back into our warrior one. Step your left foot back behind you, bend your right knee, and then reach your arms up. Beautiful. Let's open this to warrior two. Step your left foot back, open up your hips towards the side, maybe wiggle down a little bit lower. One time here, we straighten the legs, reach your arms up, take a breath in. As you exhale, rebend your right knee back down to warrior two. Reverse your warrior, right arm reaches towards the houses behind you. Maybe bend your right knee, try to stretch a little further. Let's take it the other way, extended side angle, right forearm to your thigh, your left arm is reaching towards the ocean. Remember, you could stay here, you can go down lower, you can hover your arm, you could reach both arms up by your ears. Yeah, that's hard. Nice. Good choices, everybody. Remember, you're doing whatever serves you. We'll take one more breath in. Use your exhale to rise back up, warrior two. Beautiful job. Let's straighten out your right leg, triangle pose. So we're gonna keep our legs straight, looking over our right fingertips, reach your right hand towards the water, like stretch as far as you can go, and then just let your right hand drop and left arm reaches up. Yeah, our legs are straight, arms are straight, you got energy through the crown of your head, baby bend to both knees, and your feet are pushing down, including that back leg. Don't forget about your left foot. We're gonna keep our legs the same. Come upright for reverse triangle. So our legs stay straight, right arm reaches up and back towards the houses one more time. Nice. From here, bend your right knee, back to warrior two you go. Look forward. You're just gonna step your left foot up to meet your right to come to the top of your mat. Yes, separate your feet hips distance, and then sit your hips back and down. We come into chair pose. I want you to think of this as a squat. So our weight is back into our heels and into our glutes. Our spine is long and our arms are straight. Yes, now we're gonna swing the arms a few times here. So let's take it back, breathe in. Exhale, arms up. Let's go two more just like that. Big swing back, maybe sit lower, and exhale, arms reach. Good, one more time. This is easy, right? Let's add on a little pizzazz. Take your arms back. We're gonna try to lift up our left knee. So I'll be like your mirror. You can either come to your tiptoes or pick your knee all the way up. Hold your balance. Good job. Let's sit back into your chair, arms back. This time we pick up our right knee, coming to tiptoes, maybe lift up. Embrace the wobbles. Okay, one more time, back to chair. We're going tree pose this time. So we're gonna pick up that left knee again. Left knee lifts, open it out to the side, and then just tap your foot onto your leg. Perfect. Try to look at something that's not moving. See if you can stand up taller. Y'all are too good. Okay, let me challenge your balance one more time. You're gonna take your left hand to your knee, fallen tree. Right arm reaches over towards your knee. If you fall, it's literally the name of the pose, so congratulations, you did it right. Good, go ahead and release. Shake it out, well done. Reach both arms up, breathe in. As you exhale, we're gonna take our fold all the way down. Inhale, find a halfway lift. Exhale, hands down, step it back, downward facing dog. And here we go for the final round. So let's take a cleansing breath first. Big inhale in through your nose. Open mouth, exhale, releasing. Okay, when you're ready, lift your left leg up, three-legged dog. Left leg as high, as straight as you can get it. Point or flex your foot. Feel the energy in your leg, just like you will in warrior three in a moment. Nice. Look forward, left foot between your hands. It's warrior one. Right foot comes down flat, but our hips are still pointing straight ahead. Arms are reaching up. Beautiful. Take a round of your cactus. Bend your elbows, open up your heart. Lift it all the way up. Good. We're going to take a hinge here now. Arms go back behind you. You hover your torso over your thigh. Let's do that one more time to prep. Reach it up. Feel how your left leg activates as you go lower. One more time, big reach. Now, you can either do that again Or we can fly into warrior three. You're tipping your weight forward into your left foot and then picking right knee up. Try to square your right hip down towards the ground. It's more challenging if you take your hands up overhead or through heart center. Bend your left knee a bit. You're breathing. Nice, yogis. Okay, we're landing back in our warrior one. Bend your left knee, tap that right foot down, and then reach both arms up. Beautiful work. It's open to warrior two. Step your right foot back a little further. Wiggle yourself down lower. One time, straighten your legs, reach your arms to the sky. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, we lower back to warrior two. Reverse your warrior. Left arm reaches towards the houses behind you. Try to imagine breathing into your left side body. Good. Let's take it the other way. Extended side angle, left forearm to your thigh. Right arm is reaching up and overhead towards me. Maybe you float down lower. Maybe your left arm hovers. Maybe arms are by your ears. We're breathing. Lift back up to warrior two. Well done. Try triangle pose. Left leg straightens. Reach for the water. And then let yourself topple over. Left hand down, right arm up towards the sky. This is all about the straight lines here. So we want to think straight legs, straight arms, straight back. Lift up, reverse triangle. Legs stay the same. You just reach that left arm up and back one more time. Bend your left knee back to warrior two. Look forward and step your right foot up to meet your left. Come on up to the top of your mat. Feet are still hips distance. Now let's sit down, chair pose. Arms reaching up. Gorgeous. Okay, let's swing the arms to prep. So 3 times here. Exhale, lift up. Good. Remembering that all good things require patience. Can't rush life. Nice. Okay, here we go. Arms back. This time we're going to pick up our right knee first. So lift your right foot up. Maybe knee up towards your chest. One-legged mountain pose, Ekapada Tadasana. Sit back down into chair. Try your left knee. Tiptoes. Maybe pick it up. Beautiful. Okay, let's go one more each side. Right knee lifts. A little faster. Good, back to chair. Left knee lifts. Use your core. Okay, this time we go into tree. Back down. Right knee lifts. Find your balance first. Open your knee out to the side, and then maybe tap your foot onto your leg. Good, standing taller. Maybe float your right hand down. We'll stretch the left arm up and over. Finding fallen tree. Good work. Release. Give it a little shake out. You made it. For the last time, arms reach up, breathe in. Exhale, take your forward fold. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, drop it down. Okay, we're going to press back to plank pose. Straight arms, straight legs, holding your body in stillness for our grand finale here. If you would rather go on your knees, you can, or you can go straight to child's pose. But if you're in the plank, just try to enjoy it for a moment. Feel the lift up of your abs. Feel how strong you are. Feeling every muscle in your body working as one to hold you here. Last breath in. As you exhale, we lower the knees. Let's press back to child's pose and release. Well done. Resting your forehead down, maybe close your eyes. You just made it through a lot of movement. Y'all were really good with the balance, so I amped it up a little bit. I hope you enjoyed it, but we're going to be going a little slower from here on out. Staying in your child's pose, crawl your hands over towards the right side of your mat. You're going to take your right hand down, stack your left hand on top, and then pull left hip away. Exactly. So you're getting a little side stretch here. Let's take it the other way, crawling your hands over towards the left. Left hand down, right hand stacks, and now you pull your right hip away. Breathing into the right side body. Let's come on back through center. One more time, both arms reaching forward. Let your whole body rest. We're going to take our last deep breath in here. And then as you exhale, roll yourselves all the way up. Let's come on to sit in butterfly pose, Baddha Konasana. Soles of our feet together, knees out to the side. It's also known as bound angle pose. Walk your hips back a little bit so you can sit up taller. And there's two ways to approach this. You can either just hinge forward over your feet, kind of like the classic. I always like that because you can give your feet a little massage, stretches your inner thighs. Another option I've been liking lately, though, is hands behind you and just lowering the knees down this way. So try that. Notice how it gets like a different part of your hips. It's more about releasing your legs to gravity. Just fully let them rest there. A little wiggle side to side in either position feels good. Let your hips release. Maybe try walking forward. Notice the difference. Roll yourselves all the way up. Let's straighten both legs out in front of you. Take a big inhale, arms reach up. As you exhale, take a forward fold, reaching your hands for your feet. Don't worry about how low you go. I just want you to find a good stretch through the legs, feeling the backs of the legs, the hamstrings engage. Also stretch through your back and trying to relax your shoulders down. Take your last breath here. Roll yourselves up. We're about to lie down, so just make sure you have enough mat behind you. If you need to, you can always bend your knees. But we're going to lower down nice and slow. So reaching your palms up towards the sky, shoulders down. You're going to tuck your tailbone and then take it vertebra by vertebra, nice and slow, lowering all the way down. And then whenever your head relaxes down, let your arms release. And we'll bring your knees into your chest, taking a moment to rock a little bit side to side. Rock and roll. Let your head and your hips relax. Make sure everything feels comfortable underneath you. We're also going to be lying down for the rest of class here. So if you need to grab sunglasses or hat, anything like that, make sure you get comfy. And we'll set both feet down, knees still bent. Take a figure four stretch here. Flex your right foot, and we're going to cross your right ankle over your left knee. Now you could just stay there. You can also thread your arms through and grab onto your left hamstrings, your left leg, and pull the whole shape in closer. Try to keep your head and your hips relaxed here. If it feels good, you can rock a bit side to side. Try to soften your shoulders, your forehead, your jaw. Nice, slow, deep breaths here. Let's switch out your feet, flexing the left foot. Cross your left ankle over the right knee. And then you can stay there, thread your arms through, gently pull the whole shape in closer. Again, trying to relax your head and your hips. maybe rocking a bit side to side. I want you to pay attention once again to the sound of the ocean waves. They're so magical. Just being by the water has really powerful healing effects. It's also really calming for our brains and our nervous system. Just helps put everything in perspective. All the things that we worry about that won't even matter in a year, 5 years, maybe even 5 weeks. There's so much that we can let go. Let's bring both knees back into your chest. We're going to finish with a supine twist here. Stay holding on to your right leg. You're going to stretch your left leg all the way down onto the ground. Right knee in towards your chest. Reach your right arm out to the right. You can either have it straight or bent like a cactus. And you use your hand to guide your knee exactly up and over towards your left. And then maybe turn your head to look over towards your right hand. Try to breathe into that right side body, feeling your ribs expand there. Take a big inhale. And then use your exhale to unwind. Come on back through center, nice and slow. Reach your right leg out straight, and we'll switch sides. Left knee comes into our chest. Left arm opens out to the left, either straight or bent like your cactus. Right hand guides our knee up and over towards the right. Last deep breath in here. We're going to set up for our final resting pose, our Shavasana, the best. So just let yourself get comfy here. Your legs can be straight, maybe arms by your sides with your palms up to the sky. It might also feel comforting to rest your hands on your body. I like one hand on the heart, the other hand on the belly. Maybe walk your shoulder blades underneath you so that you can fully let yourself rest. For these final few minutes, you have nothing left to do. Nothing to worry about, nothing to think about. I'll be playing my balls for just a few minutes. I want you to let the frequencies wash over you, letting your whole body relax. I'll let you know when it's time to get up. So for now, enjoy this peaceful moment of rest. Start to take your last few deep breaths here. Gently bringing awareness back into your body, back to this moment. And before you get up, I want you to think back to the intention that you set at the start of class. Maybe it's shifted a little bit. But again, asking yourself how you'd like to feel as you walk out of here today. What kind of energy would you like to carry with you into the weekend ahead? Start to imagine yourself filling up with that energy as you take your last few deep breaths here. Beginning to wiggle your fingers and your toes, maybe circling out your wrists and ankles. I always like to take a good morning stretch, reaching the arms overhead. Stretch from your fingers all the way down through your toes. Take one last really deep breath in. As you exhale, open up your eyes, release your arms by your sides. Let's make our way up to sit for the last time. You can either roll to your side and gently press up, or rock and roll yourself on up. We're going to end seated, taking one last opportunity to bring our hands to heart center, closing your eyes, feeling so much gratitude for this beautiful day, for this amazing community, and the opportunity to practice out here. Doing yoga outside, especially at sunset cliffs, is truly such a gift. With all that gratitude, we'll take one last deep breath in through your nose. Hold your breath at the top and see if you can fill up with a little bit more air. Let's take an open mouth exhale, sigh it out, let it all go. Thank you all so much for joining me today. It's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you. Give yourselves a little round of applause. Y'all did fantastic. I appreciate you so, so much. Each of you has a little card in front of you. They all peel open and they have a little secret quote inside. So there's a hidden message in that card, something super cute that you can share with each other. And the other card has 2 QR codes. One will take you to my website if you want to sign up for the other days, other classes that we have here. Right now, I live in Palm Springs. I have expanded my business and we now focus mostly on doing private yoga for bachelorettes, birthday parties. And so moved out there to kind of expand, take advantage of all the tourists there. But I'm still here teaching at least once a month. Most of the time it's twice a month. And then I have a team of teachers that work for me, and they also all rotate with me to teach the classes out here when I'm not here. So you can see the full schedule on Eventbrite, or you can ask me, and I've got that as well on my Instagram. Like I said, it's everything is Mind Body Badass. My name is Amy, and I hope to see you guys again soon. Thank you so, so much, and I hope you have a beautiful weekend. Thank you guys. I'll put up a little sign up here as well for my Venmo if you want to give anything today. I'm super grateful. I also have a cash box as well. And if you want a free sticker that says Mind Body Badass, I have those up here as well. You can take as many as you want. I hope to see you guys soon. Thank you.